In a serene monastery garden, wise monk Maharshi sat with his attentive disciples under the shade of a large tree. Birds are chirping, and a gentle breeze rustles the leaves. Monk Maharshi said, "My dear disciples, today I want to share with you a tale that has been passed down through generations. It's a story that embodies the essence of courage and the remarkable power of unity." One of the disciples curiously said, "Please, Master, share this story with us." Monk started saying, "Once upon a time, in a distant village nestled among the rolling hills, there lived a small community of people who, like us, sought wisdom and harmony. But among them was a rather timid sparrow named Lila." One of the disciples, perplexed, asked, "A sparrow, Master? What could a tiny bird teach us?" The monk smiled and replied, "Ah, my dear ones, that's the beauty of this tale. You see, courage can come from the most unexpected places. Lila, this small, seemingly insignificant sparrow, found herself standing at the crossroads of a great challenge. Let me tell you the story. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and lush green meadows, there lived a timid sparrow named Lila. She had a soft and delicate voice, which often got drowned in the cheerful chirping of the larger, more boisterous birds. Lila, who liked to keep to herself, lived high up in a charming little nest made of twigs and dried leaves, tucked away in a corner of an old banyan tree. Her heart, though, was heavy with fear. Fear of the bigger birds, the powerful hawks, and cunning crows who ruled the skies. Lila longed to fly high and explore the world beyond her nest. She would watch with envious eyes as her friends, the cheerful finches and merry mynas, swooped and dived, singing their joyful songs. One sunny morning, while perched on a branch, Lila overheard a group of birds chattering excitedly. They were discussing a terrible danger that had befallen their village. A colossal shadow had fallen over the village, and all the smaller birds were in grave danger. It was the shadow of the menacing eagle, a creature of great might and cruelty. The village had a tradition of holding a grand festival where all the birds would come together to celebrate their unity and the beauty of nature. The highlight of the festival was a magnificent kite-flying competition. Every year, the birds would fly their kites high into the sky, creating a breathtaking tapestry of colors and shapes. However, this year the village was in turmoil. The eagle had taken a keen interest in the festival and decided to make it a feast for himself. The larger birds had grown frightened, and it was said that the eagle had declared that if he spotted any smaller bird in the sky, he would swoop down and snatch them away. Lila felt her heart race as she listened to the dire news. She knew that she had to do something, even though she was terrified. Her friends, the finches and mynas, turned to her, hope gleaming in their eyes. "Lila, you have a voice that can touch the deepest of hearts," they said. "Will you help us find a solution? Can you talk to the eagle and persuade him to spare us?" Lila hesitated. She knew it would be the most challenging task of her life. Her small heart was filled with fear, but she could see the fear in the eyes of her friends. She took a deep breath, nodded, and agreed. With the resolve of a true hero, Lila set off on her perilous journey towards the eagle's nest, high up on a rocky cliff. As she approached, the winds grew stronger, and the trees whispered tales of the eagle's might and cruelty. Sparrow's tiny wings quivered, but she kept moving forward, for she had a mission. On reaching the eagle's nest, she saw the mighty creature perched regally, its sharp eyes scanning the land below. Sparrow's voice trembled as she spoke. "Mighty eagle, I am but a humble sparrow, and I come in peace to request your kindness. The festival is a time of joy and unity. Please spare the smaller birds who wish to celebrate this day." The eagle turned to look at Lila with a piercing gaze. "Why should I listen to you, little sparrow?" he rumbled, his voice echoing like thunder. "I have the power to do as I please, and I enjoy the thrill of the chase." Lila realized that she needed to appeal to the eagle's heart, not his power. She began to sing the sweetest, most heartfelt melody that had ever left her tiny beak. Her song told of the beauty of the world, the harmony of all creatures, and the joy that the festival brought to the village. The eagle, taken aback by the sincerity of her song, felt a strange warmth spread through his massive wings. He remembered the days of his youth when he had soared the skies without causing fear. Slowly a tear rolled down his fierce beak. Moved by Lila's courage and the beauty of her song, the eagle decided to spare the smaller birds during the festival. "For your sake, brave little sparrow, I will let them fly," he declared. "But remember, it is not out of fear, but out of respect for your courage." Lila returned to her village, her heart filled with joy. She shared the good news, and a wave of relief and gratitude swept over the village. The festival began, and the birds filled the sky with their colorful kites. The eagle watched from a distance, a sense of nostalgia in his eyes. Lila's friends, the finches and mynas, celebrated their freedom to fly and sing without fear. Sparrow, once the timid sparrow, was now known as the brave sparrow. She had found her voice, her courage, and her place in the world. So Monk said, "Here is the moral of the story. This tale of the brave sparrow teaches us that courage can come from the most unexpected places. It reminds us that even the smallest among us can make a significant difference when driven by a noble cause." The story also emphasizes the power of unity, compassion, and the beauty of a shared celebration. Just as Sparrow overcame her fear and found her voice, we too can conquer our fears and inspire positive change in our world. So, friends, if you enjoy this story, please spread this Build Strong community.